thank you all for coming. So Chief Young started with us actually a few weeks ago. He was supposed to start with the department on August 13th on a Monday morning, and we were really busy the week before because we had an event that started out behind us that was going for about a week called the Holy Fire. It turned out to be a pretty large fire, over 22,000 acres, and there was a real threat for a few days that it was actually burning towards Corona. So we were, in addition to having resources assigned to the fire fighting it, we had quite a contingency plan working with our police department and fire department and other city departments in preparation for what we would do if that fire did cross into Bedford Canyon and come up right behind Corona. So with all that being said, we were very busy for a while, and Chief Young actually came on board a little bit early, and we welcomed him on a Friday morning during a Department Operations Center, a little briefing with city departments. So, and he's hit the ground running, so to speak. So welcome aboard, Chief. It's been great having you. I'd also like to introduce the Chief's family. We have his wife, Kimberly. His parents, Bob and Sandy. His grandfather, Mike. And his two children, Chase and Sloan, were both in school today, so they were unable to join us. So I'm sure we'll get to meet them soon. So Brian Young served 28 years with the Orange County Fire Authority. He was a paramedic firefighter, a captain, battalion chief, and most recently the assistant chief of operations. Some of the specialties he was involved with was hazardous materials specialist, a member of the Urban Search and Rescue Program, a very active fire investigator. He earned his bachelor's degree from Cal State LA in Fire Protection Administration and his master's degree in security studies from the Naval Postgraduate Institute. He's been a great addition to our department thus far, and we welcome him working here for many years. So with that, I'd like to invite Sylvie Edwards, our city clerk, to come forward.
I, Brian Young,
I, Brian Young,
do solemnly swear
that
I will support and defend
the
Constitution of the United States
Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of
and the
California
Constitution of the State of California
against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that I will bear true faith and allegiance to the Constitution of the United States and the Constitution of the State of California, that I take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties which I'm about to enter. So help me God. Congratulations, Chief.
Congratulations. Thanks, Does anybody have some glasses?
I didn't bring them. Okay, there we go.
Awesome.
First of all, I'd really like to thank the gracious welcome that I've received over the last couple weeks. Everybody I've come in contact with have just been absolutely incredible, from the mayor to the entire council to the city manager, the assistant city managers, all the department heads, our brothers in public safety from the Corona Police Department, Open Arms, all the professional staff in the city. It's just been incredible. I know that seems like it would be cliche, but it's really not. This city is a family, and it's really cool to be welcomed into a family so graciously. So with that, thank you for the open arms that were shared with me. I would like to thank the Corona Fire Department Honor Guard this morning. What a great way to start this day. Such a professional class act. Once again, so much pride every time I see things like that with the city and this department. It's amazing. Chief Cox, where'd you go? Chief Cox, the city and the Corona Fire Department owe an incredible bit of gratitude to you for your willingness and your ability to step up and lead this organization in these past several months after Chief Duffy retired. You've been an incredible asset. You continue to be a great asset, and I'm grateful for your willingness to step beside me and help us all be successful as we take this agency into the future. So thank you. Everybody owes you an incredible debt of gratitude. So it is an absolute honor to serve as the fire chief for Corona Fire Department and the city of Corona. I'm grateful for the attendance here. It really makes me feel good to see so many people that I care about, my friends, my family, the fire chiefs from other agencies throughout Riverside County, obviously my brothers from OCFA, a lot of interesting history there, a lot of good and bad, a lot of enjoyable memories. But it's so great to see everybody here. Chief Moore, I'd like to share this one with you, and obviously you already know this, but it's really cool to see how things and paths cross in people's career. So Chief Moore was my captain when I was a probationary firefighter. Then I later had the opportunity to work with him when I was a paramedic, a new paramedic in the city of Stanton. Once again, he was my mentor there as a new paramedic. So it's really cool coming full circle and being able to see him here again, and his wonderful wife Robin. It's awesome. So thank you for the support over the years. It's nice to be working with you again. Once again, thanks for the other fire chiefs from Riverside being here. I look forward to a long-lasting relationship. Thanks for making the drive. The brutal myriad of traffic is never fun to do. So once again, thank you all for being here. This is a great day for me, and I'm appreciative that you were willing to take your time out to be here. So one of the things I think is vitally important, and many of you that have come across in recent weeks have heard this, is I think it's important that there's a fit. The fire chief needs to fit. They need to fit in the city. They need to fit in the department. They need to fit with the citizens that they're serving. So I really feel like that fit was natural for me. I have a lot of connectivity with this city through the years. Many of you know that I lived here for over 25 years. Living in this city for 25 years provides a level of historic perspective that I think will enable me to be more effective in this position. The population growth in that 25 years has been amazing. The business growth has been equally incredible. We know that we continue to build and prosper, and great things are in store. We're in this season of change right now where we're becoming this cutting-edge, innovative city that is really getting a lot of attention at a national level. So I'm really excited to be part of that. Great things are in store, no doubt. So an equally important part of fit is the personal fit. So I need to fit with all those people I talked about, but equally important is they have to fit with me. It's a relationship that we're building here. Some of you have heard this next story before, but I think it's good to share this because I think it comes into the whole narrative of my supposed arrival here. It was supposed to happen. So from a personal fit perspective, this is going to go to a story about my father. So I have an incredible indebtedness to the city of Corona Fire Department due to the fact that they saved my dad's life 2 times. So a little backstory on that is my dad likes to go to the gym. He's kind of obsessive compulsive when it comes to the gym, and he'll kind of push himself to the limit. Well, most people don't push themselves to the limit of having a cardiac arrest, but he decided to do that 2 different times in 2 different gyms. Those of you that don't know what a cardiac arrest is, it's not having a pulse and not breathing. So both times the Corona Fire Department, with the assistance of CPR trained bystanders, saved his life. So I kind of see this opportunity of being the fire chief for Corona as a way to pay it forward, to give back to the department that gave my family so much. Important thing to note though, and sorry Dad, one of the first things I did was I met with the fire marshal and I looked into the ability to make an ordinance to ban him from every gym in the city. The tragedy is there's some kind of civil liberty issue, but Chief Johnstone, maybe you can help me work around that. So that being said, what that really is though is a testament to the professionalism and dedication to excellence of the Corona Fire Department. And I'm so excited to be part of that legacy as we move forward. And I'm eternally grateful for the hard work of Corona Fire and what you've done for my family. So one last little piece as far as that fit piece. I talked about the years of living here, the impact to my family. But I think there's also a natural connection just with who I am and what brought me to the fire service. So I started my fire service career in 1990 with a passion to serve and to make a positive impact in the community. So that passion hasn't stopped. It remains constant. It remains a truism to how I frame my life. So that passion and commitment to service and putting others as a priority will continue. My commitment to the city leadership, to the citizens we serve and the fire department that I'm so grateful to be the fire chief of is not going to stop. We're going to continue that through a long number of years together. So lastly, it wouldn't be fair if I didn't thank the most important success for me, and that's really my wife. So this is, first of all, it's kind of a bummer, right? Because I'm swearing in, I'm already getting kind of sappy. But it's because it's true emotion. So almost 30 years of support, 3 decades, or very close to it, of my wife not once complaining about my constant training commitments, my constant educational commitments that sent me all over the country for almost 30 years. Multiple day deployments on emergency incidents, multiple weeks, not once did she ever complain. Constant support, constant encouragement, and that's continued through this whole journey of life. So thank you so much for your support. I love you, and you're awesome. So lastly, once again, I want to thank everybody for being here. There are incredible things in store for the Corona Fire Department, the City of Corona, and everybody that we serve. But I think I have some work to do. So thanks for being here.